Bronny is about to graduate, so this is his last prom, and he took a girl named Peyton. She is 19. She went to high school with him. They went to prom together last year as well, but she is a year older than him. She just finished her freshman year at SMU, where she's an honor student in Dallas. And here's the picture that went viral. Like, they look great. They also look so old, which I think is just normal for high schoolers these days. Everybody looks like they're in their 30s, probably because people my age are getting Botox now, which is so weird. We have an episode about that if you want to listen to it. But they look great. It literally looks like they are about to walk the red carpet compared to most people going to prom, but he's also the son of a celebrity, so what do you expect? He was also posing in front of a Porsche in some of the other photos, which I don't think most regular high schoolers are doing. But I didn't think anything of it, obviously, because it's prom. I'm not going to do an episode about prom, but then I started seeing the comments. They are angry at Bronny James because he took a white girl to prom. And these are the people that tell us that we are racist.
What's going on, everyone? Let's talk to Kenny here today, and I'm gonna be analyzing this whole LeBron James Jr. situation. And before I start, happy Memorial Day to everyone, families of fallen vets. We appreciate the sacrifices that you and that veteran made. Veterans, appreciate your service to our country, and I'm gonna dive right into the video. So, this is something that's very prominent in the black community, right? To me, the black community is very duplicitous in this way, right? I think black community like to weaponize racism when it benefits them, and then they deploy racism themselves to get away with doing racism, pretty much. Because I judge things on one standard. Racism is, hey, you judging someone off the color of their skin, not the content of their character, right? Easy definition. Because I don't want to go into this long-winded diatribe, because a lot of people, a couple of videos are being saying I'm overanalyzing things, Kenny. It's not that you're looking too deep into it, but I understand these things very succinctly. And to me, if a white person was saying, oh, you don't marry no black woman, don't date no black woman, who's gonna get mad? Black people. But then black people tell a black man, hey, you shouldn't be dating no white woman. Same thing, right? We should call it a spade, right? A pro-black and a white supremacist have everything in common. They think their race is the better race, and those people in their race should marry each other. Both of them agree no interracial marriage. So why can't we call pro-black a racial supremacy group? They'll get mad, they get offended. We let them get away with like things that if a white person was saying, we'll call them a white supremacist. Bro, yeah. So I'm starting to think like I keep saying this point over and over again, and it keeps getting validated. Black people want to use their race as an alibi. Hey, I'm black. That's why I can do this. Hey, I'm black. That's why I can't do this. They don't want to be judged on their behavior. They want to be judged on their skin color. Oh, I robbed the bank. Hey, you should give me a light sentence because the criminal justice system is racist towards black men. Didn't you not just commit a crime? Yeah, but I'm black. We suffered enough. Let me get away with this. But I digress. In this next clip, Brett Cooper is going to bring up some of the comments that were made, and then I'll elaborate more into this video because I need a break from this nonsense. Let's take a look.
Under that and said, bitter people never take a day off. That's basically just the internet in a nutshell. Somebody else said, lots of adults having discourse about a high school relationship. Odd behavior for real. That's also very normal, sadly. Somebody else said, it'd mainly be 30-plus-year-old single women in high schoolers' business. My guess is the majority of these commenters are just sitting behind their computer screens and they're very single and they're lonely and they're bitter and they're probably, just have a bunch of cats and maybe some fur babies that they think is an equivalent to having children. Yep,
that pretty much sums it up right there. And I noticed that a lot. It's like a lot of black women will be the main ones that be angry about this stuff, right? Because this made me remember what happened with Kobe Bryant and when he passed away with his daughter, and that he left his estate to his wife. Obviously, he's married, and the fact that it seemed like a lot of black women just realized that Kobe was married to a Hispanic woman. And they all went off. It went viral. Like they were mad that, oh, his wealth is going to his Hispanic family, and now that Hispanic woman has control over his money. And I was looking at that situation, and I was very saddened by that. I was like, damn. Do women just only see men as a utility of getting wealth and resources? Wait, bro. Like if that's one point that the manosphere or red pill have that has convinced me, it's that. Seeing that reaction, like they didn't care. Oh my God, he lost his daughter. Oh, she's so sad or whatever. There were some people like that. Don't get me wrong. And probably what I'm talking about is the minority group that reacted to this situation that way. But I just saw they're very loud and proud to be like, oh my God, criticizing Kobe Bryant. Oh, he leaving only this amount of money for his black family, and his wife gets all this. Now she could do it on her, like give all this money to her family. And I'm like, they have kids together. To me, pro black, this pro whatever, it don't matter anything. Like, that's my blood. Even if, like, I have biracial kids. I have my son. If my son happens to marry some, let's use Bronny as an example, some blonde white girl, and they end up having grandkids, and my grandkids look nothing like me, that's still my grandkid. You'll be like, Kenny, he look nothing like you. That's still my grandkid. This is my son's kid. He's my grandson. I have more in common with that grandson of mine than any black kid in the street. And this is what I'm talking about. It seems we put too much cadence to race now. We judge everything on race. This is racism. We're transgressing again. We're going backwards as a culture. And this is why I said we need to have some unifying idea, because this stuff can't stand. Like, if you look at this clip. If you look at the clip and all you did was reference it to a white boy, just say, hey, let's say Eminem had a son, Eminem Jr. And Eminem Jr. was with a black woman. And you see these comments, you'll be like, yeah. People will say this is racism. This is white supremacy. But we don't hold black people to the same standard. And I think it's the bigotry of low expectations, which is its own form of racism. And today, whether racism is positively in your favor or negatively to your disadvantage, is still racism. That's my view. You can disagree with me in the comment section. You can give me your thoughts in the comment section. But let's check out this clip.
Million views. Prom, guys. It's about prom. Now, one person photoshopped them into the Get Out poster. Which is just so bad. If you guys have seen Jordan Peele's Get Out, you get it. Somebody said Bronny is an equal opportunist. Another person said Le Snow Bronny, because snow bunnies. Somebody else said, this ain't it. Bron has built $1 million portfolio of generational wealth. He needs to make sure it's not inherited by an all-white family 100 years from now. His son is literally just going to prom with somebody. It's not that big of a deal. Everybody needs to calm the F down. Somebody else said, damn, he sold out early. It's not selling out to go to prom with who you want.
And this is a big problem with black culture, right? And this is, I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat, but hey, so what? I'm allowed to criticize anybody. If I'm criticizing American culture, I'm allowed to criticize any. Look at the merits of my ideas. Okay, black culture pushes this idea that, hey, you're selling out if you're going with a woman that's outside of your race. Okay, why are you criticizing the royal family because they're mostly white? Give me that, right? You guys can't be. It's a two-way street, and if you can't take it, don't dish it out. You dishing out, everyone should be this, everyone should be inclusive of me. But then when they ask you, okay, now it's time for you to be inclusive of us. Oh, no, we need our own black spaces. We suffered enough under racism and white supremacy. And then you give them evidence. Hey, what evidence? Oh, this particular person did something to me. Oh, okay. White supremacy is not popular in United States culture. I don't care what anyone says. So why should I worry about white supremacy? This is why it's at the bottom of my list of worries. And I have other pressing things to worry about than white supremacy, racism. That's at the bottom of my list. But these black liberals and white liberals will tell you to worry about it first. And if you saw the comment section, especially the one that stuck out to me the most was especially about that generational wealth stuff. And my argument's always been, how come the black community never look at itself and say, hey, this should be a sad situation for all my pro-blacks. This is how I would think if I was a pro-black. How come not enough black families, because at the end of the day, black families is what creates generational wealth. If you look at the stats, generational wealth comes from what? A two-parent household. What Bronny James is in, a two-parent household. Now you can say, oh yeah, that's mostly because of LeBron James, whatever. But my argument still stands, because most people are, I don't want to go into the stats, but I can give you some stats. Women are less financially literate than men. Men are more likely to have more than one investment account. Women, the only account most women, majority of working women have is a 401k. Most men have more than that. I can use myself as an example. My wife has a 401k. When I met her, we met in college, so we didn't have any investment account. But I already had a taxable investment account. I already knew about crypto by then, right? Most women don't know anything about crypto. Now it's popular. That once it gets popular, that's when women jump on. But if I talk about a Roth IRA, they're like, what is that? An individual retirement account? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Men are just more likely to know this stuff because end of the day is the expectation that society places on men. Men's expectation is, hey, you have to do for yourself. You have to provide for yourself. And then you have to have a surplus so that way you can provide for your family and women. Women are on more of a passive role. Hey, I don't need to know anything. I just need to make sure I marry a good, capable man. My argument is generational wealth usually comes from the man. I said usually, not always, but usually it does. If you go on based on probability, it's more likely the man is responsible for the generational wealth than the woman. And then here's another argument I'm stealing from the Red Pill guys. I've been researching their stuff. They talk about how marriage is essentially a retirement plan for women. And I agree with that. Yes, it is. Because in the day, you ain't going to be making money. You're going to be taking care of the kids. You're going to be educating the kids. This is why women care so much about the financial status of their husband. This is why economically attractive man is a man that makes 50% more money than his partner. We can't escape biology, guys. Right? So they're complaining that, oh my God, his money's going to go to non-black people. To me, that's a racial supremacy point, bro. I don't know what to tell you. But then y'all gonna make excuses for it. You know, you're gonna throw it's because we went through this. You didn't go through anything. Your ancestors went through something. Like that's one thing we need to get clear. Your ancestors went through something. What you went through. What justifies that you should feel this way? And this is why I said the real legacy of slavery is this mentality that's passed down to black people. This learned helplessness. Oh, I'm helpless. I can't do anything. I'm black. I need someone to do something for me. And if you notice, a lot of the black community, it seems like it's, I'm still Thomas Sowell's point, but it's almost like black people right now are acting like white rednecks did back in the day. Oh, you're a white man trying to date a black woman, you're a mud shark or whatever. Or you're a white woman dating a black man, they'll call you a mud shark or whatever. It's the same concept that's going on right here. Black people are literally participating in redneck culture. Oh, you better not marry no white woman. You better bring no white woman to my house. Now, thank God I never had to deal with that. My mom was like, hey, I don't care what woman you bring into my house, as long as she's about her family and she's about your kids and she's respectable and she has moral character and values. That's all I care about. That's what my mom told me. A Haitian lady. That's what she told me. And I believe I did a good job of that. And I think that's what we should focus on. Hey, focus on behavior, not on race. That's superficial stuff. But hey, I'll leave it there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You agree, disagree? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys for watching to the end of the video. I hope you guys have a good Memorial Day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.